Hey everyone, ever wonder what separates a good HR professional from a truly great one? What makes someone an absolutely indispensable partner in a company? Well, it usually boils down to this incredible mix of two very different skill sets. And that's exactly what we're going to unpack today. So let's just jump right into the big question. Is HR an art or a science? I mean, is it all about the data, the processes, and the hard numbers? Or is it really about intuition, empathy, and that human connection? The truth? The best of the best have mastered both, and we're about to show you exactly how. All right, first things first, we have to talk about the new HR mandate, because the role has completely changed. We've moved so far beyond just managing paperwork. Now it's all about designing the people's strategy that actually drives the whole business forward. And this timeline just shows that shift so clearly. If you think back to the 80s, you had the personnel department, right? It was all about admin. Then in the 2000s, it grew into what we know as human resources management. But look at where we are now. Today, it's about being a strategic people partner. You're at the leadership table. You're helping make major business decisions. It's a whole new ballgame. So the big question is, how do you actually succeed in this new strategic world? Well, it all rests on two main pillars. They're very different, but they are totally connected. And here they are. Let's call them the science and the art. The science is all your technical skills, the concrete foundation of what you do, the nuts and bolts. But the art, that's the mastery of how you do it, your people skills, your intuition. And to be really, truly effective, you absolutely need both. Okay, let's start with the science. These are your technical skills, the core functions that are the bedrock of any solid HR department. Now, these skills are the hard science of HR, and they are so much more than just admin work. We're talking about mastering HR information systems, not just to file stuff away, but to analyze data and actually spot trends. For instance, think about this. By digging into patterns, absenteeism, project stats, even the tone of internal messages, you could build a model that actually predicts employee turnover before it happens. Now, that's the power of the science. But you know, having all the technical know-how in the world doesn't mean a thing if you can't connect with people. And that's where we pivot to the art, those soft skills that let you lead with real influence and empathy. These are the skills that make the data meaningful. It's about active listening when an employee comes to you with a problem. It's using emotional intelligence to get through a really tough conversation. Or, leading a big company change, not by sending out a memo, but by getting people genuinely on board. This is how you make strategy a reality. And this table just lays out the real-world impact perfectly. Take an employee conflict. Someone with low soft skills might just point fingers or worse, ignore it. But a skilled professional, they step in and mediate to find a real solution. Or a big change initiative. One person sends a cold one-way memo. The other starts an open conversation. The difference in the outcome there is just massive. So you see, the goal isn't just to have these skills sitting in two different toolkits. The modern HR pro is someone who weaves the art and the science together in everything they do. Because that's really the heart of it all. True success isn't about choosing a side, being a data person or a people person. It's about building a strong, solid bridge right between those two pillars. That bridge is where the real strategic magic happens. So let's see what this looks like in the real world. A strategic approach starts with data. That's your technical skill. But then you have to actually understand the people behind those numbers. That's a soft skill. Then you build a strategy using both, you communicate it with empathy, and then you circle right back to the data to measure how it went. You see, it's a constant loop of art and science working together. And this quote just captures the spirit of it all so well. We've moved way beyond just managing resources. The new goal, the real purpose, is to create a workplace that unleashes the potential locked inside every single person. So, I'll leave you with a question to chew on. As technology and AI keep automating more of the technical, science part of HR, the payroll, the compliance checks, which uniquely human skill, which part of the art do you think will become the most important thing that defines the future of HR? Thanks for tuning in.